This is an MJA Inc. Investigations warning. This MJA podcast is rated E for explicit. Some details of a case and language used on this podcast might be upsetting to some of our listeners. Listeners' discretion is advised. And for those who are still with us, kick back and enjoy the show.
Lonely shadows following me. Lonely ghosts come a-calling. Lonely voices talking to me. Now I'm gone, now I'm gone, now I'm gone. And my mama told me, girl, let it be. Sold my soul to the calling. Sold my soul to sweet melody. Now I'm gone, now I'm gone, now I'm gone. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Burn, burn, burn. Thousand faces staring at me. Thousand times I've fallen. Thousand voices dead at my feet. Now I'm gone, now I'm gone, now I'm gone. And my mama told me, girl, let it be. Sold my soul to the calling. Sold my soul to sweet melody. Now I'm gone, now I'm gone, now I'm gone. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Burn, burn, burn. Ghosts and devils come a-calling, calling my name out, lost in the fire. Sweet Virginia blood is calling, calling my name out, lost in the fire. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Burn, burn, burn. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Oh, give me that fire. Burn, burn, burn.
When there is an ending, there was a beginning. Every victim has a picture to paint. Every true crime has its time and place. Please join our MJ podcast, the series Deep into the Woods, Missing Persons, Unsolved Crimes, and the Does. Welcome to our MJA podcast, Deep into the Woods. This series, MJA Public Service Announcement. This is Part 15. Upcoming episodes of Missing Persons, Unsolved Crimes, and the Does. MJA would like to announce we have some very outstanding episodes coming your way from Plattsburgh, New York, very soon. When a hideous and horrific crime is committed and the case is unsolved, our society is left searching for a motive to the crime. It could be a missing person case, an unsolved murder, a robbery, an assault, or a drug case, and a lot of people want to know why these crimes took place, and most important, they want the perpetrator to be ID'd and caught. There are a few avenues to follow for the curious people wanting to know. The victims are sometimes at the wrong place at the wrong time, and it becomes a crime of opportunity for the perpetrator. Another avenue is the victim had an altercation that escalated and transformed into living in a nightmare situation, and sometimes becoming a deadly situation. Here is another avenue to follow. There is a situation where the victim hasn't done anything wrong, but yet the perpetrator believes that they have. The perpetrator becomes so fixated on getting payback to repair the wrongdoing by the victim in their own irrational mind, anyway. There is another avenue you can follow. That would be, could the case be related to a serial killer? Let us introduce you to those upcoming episodes. The series, Cases State by State, Episode 9, Part 4, 14 Missing Person Cases. The series, Unsolved Murders of Couples, Episode 10, Part 3, 8 Couples Murdered and Unsolved. The series, Unsolved Crimes, Episode 11, Part 3, 12 California Unsolved Homicide Cases. The series, Unsolved Crimes, Episode 18, Part 2, The Unsolved Homicide of Anita M. Green. The series, Unsolved Crimes, Episode 18, Part 3, The Unsolved Abduction and Murder of Dorothy Jane Scott. The series, Unsolved Crimes, Episode 19, Part 2, 14 Unsolved Homicides. The series, Missing Persons and Unsolved Crimes, Episode 19, Part 3, 6 Unsolved Homicide Cases, and 6 Missing Person Cases. The series, Welcome to Serial Killer Avenue, Episode 22, Part 1, The Redhead Murders. The Redhead Murders become a famous serial case because of the internet. I want to thank our viewers and listeners for tuning in, for y'all have been so kind. I have 2 quotes for you all. Quote 1, I dwell in possibility. Emily Dickinson. Quote 2. If I have seen further than others, it is by standing upon the shoulders of giants. Isaac Newton. Always remember, folks, that if you ever get bored with nothing to do, well, take a walk deep into the woods. You might be surprised at what you might find. My name is Mark, and I am one of the founding partners of MJA Inc. Investigations and the host for our MJA podcast. We here at MJA say to all of you, good night from Plattsburgh, New York.
All my friends are heathen, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. Welcome to the rooms of people who have rooms for people that they love one day docked away. Just because you check the guns at the door doesn't mean the brains will change from hand to grenade. You'll never know a psychopath sitting next to you. You'll never know a murderer sitting next to you. You'll think how we get here sitting next to you. But after all I've said, please don't forget. All my friends are heathen, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse. We don't deal that size very well. They say newcomers have suns now. Your trust issue, not to mention. They say they can smell your intention. You'll never know a freak show.